using a Gunson colour tune to set your SU carburetor on your Morris Minor. So here's our old Gunson colour tune. We've had this for years. We've set the mixture on many different carbs with this Gunson colour tune, and we've been quite successful with it. So what do you get in a packet? Set of instructions, a box, and inside here is the colour tune. So in here you will get your HT lead, your 14mm adapter, which is what you want. If you're Morris, screw that on there, so that goes on there, and your viewing window is right down at the bottom there. And you'll also get a brush for cleaning, a washer which is meant for giving you a really good seal if you don't get a good seal on the spark plug aperture, so that washes there. We haven't had to use that, but you might need to use that. And you also get this extra piece of equipment inside, which is the viewing scope. You don't need to use this on a Morris, but if you're going to use this on any other type of car when you've got bad visibility and you can't see this aperture, you can slide this adapter over the top of the HT lead down onto the adapter like that, and then you can use this mirror to view the colour of your spark on your Gunson colour tune. And that's what you get in the kit. And now we're going to go over, set this up on the car and set the mixture. But before we set the mixture, what we're going to do is make sure the idle's set first and then go on and do the tuning of the mixture. So here we are in the engine bay with the Gunson colour tune attached to the head via the spark plug aperture. So the engine's at operating temperature, so the radiator is nice and warm, and the coolant going to the radiator that's hot, that's lovely. You can see that the adapter's in the head, the HT lead's connected to the HT cap, and now we're going to start the engine up and set the mixture by looking at the aperture down here and seeing what the colour of the spark is. So in the instructions in the Gunson colour tune, it will say when looking for this aperture you're looking for a blue flame. So we always use that as our starting point to set the mixture on the car. So we will set it to blue on the adapter here by adjusting the mixture up and down on the adjust mixture bulb. But then we'll listen to the car, and using your ear is more accurate to set the running of your engine. So we're looking for a smooth, not heavy, not stuttery idle. And that, when we normally set it with a Gunson, shows a little bit rich, so it would be a blue sort of flame with an orange tip to it, or a going orange. That tends to be the mixture setting that we set it at. It tends to be good for the car. Now, I think if your carburetor is brand new and your engine is brand new, I've got a feeling that the mixture setting will probably be blue. But as most Morrises are getting on in their years and the carburetors are slightly worn, you tend to set them slightly rich, but you need to set them by ear using your Gunson colour tune as a good starting point. So we're going to get the engine going and set the mixture.
So we're going to start the engine. Right. So you can just see there that is a blue flame around the edge of there. It's a slightly weak blue flame, I would say, looking at that. So I'm going to adjust the mixture and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've adjusted the mixture very slightly, so it's still blue. It sounds a bit better, and we just rev it and you can see that it goes slightly orange. You just do it gently. You rev it. It just went orange as it was coming back down, so a nice blue colour there. And I'm also happy with the sound, which is the combination of those two things that you're looking for. So you've set your idle, you've set your mixture, and you're happy with the sound of it. And there you go.